suburbs when I was in the hood. Yes, I was there where the roaches in the grass was. Vision I hope come true, hope you see my vision. Just because you have eyes don't mean you see my vision. I want my son to be proud of his daddy. All the things in the world can make a woman happy. I feel the best way to fight haters with laughter. Things will get better, endure to the next chapter. Get a vision, pursue it, it'll fuel you. Your mistakes, turn the lesson, it will school you. My vision made another vision, guess it got pregnant. Vision of my son during my wife's miscarriage. That was a promise during traumatic climate. Big old mountains, how I'm gonna climb that? Got there, fell off, gotta climb back. You live in life, you feel that, gotta grind back. Put on muscle what this tough life did for me. I had to slow cook the process like rotisserie. You know you're getting better when you make enemies. You know you're getting better when you got enemies. Wasting your time on them missions, your energy. Hating trick you off the street, that's what it tend to be. What I was shown in the vision, what I'ma go and see. I want what God got for me, totally.
Yo, it's Nitty. That was my new track, Vision. I dropped it a couple days ago. If you would, go check it out on the post, you know what I'm saying? And hear it in detail, see what you think about it. Like, comment, subscribe, you know, if you're feeling the vibe in it or whatever. But I basically made the track off vision. You know, it's more than one type of vision. You can physically see, you know what I'm saying? God can show you a vision. Or you can have a vision of your own business, your future life, your, I guess, growth, your potential, what you think, what might make you happy, you know what I'm saying? And pretty much like seeing the future of something, you know, work your way to a goal or something. And in the song, when I'm talking about vision, I'm talking about somebody seeing your vision. Just because your eyes don't mean you see my vision. You could tell a person your vision, they might not even, they can't see it, you know. That's a physical vision. And then I'm talking to, you know, God showing me a vision. Everybody don't see like that, you know. So, you know, that's speaking to the people that can see. You know, they see vision, God show them things. Some people, they gifted or favored to what God has just show them something. Might show them the future for it happen. And, you know, it's just seeing the big picture, you know, just kind of, I envisioned the song, you know, I had an idea about it. I was like, man, I could do this, that. And I heard the track. So I said, you know what, I'll just take that track and work on it. And it just started to flow. It still ain't perfect, you know. I'm doing this, you know, that track to kind of just promote, you know, my music. But I might go back and do it and put it on, you know, my EP or future EP. Because I want to do one that's personal. You know, I want to do, a lot of my songs is in general. You know, I'm speaking on things, I'm speaking on something you can learn, you know. The older I get, you know, I want my music to be something that I can give. You know, something that could be encouraging and of help, you know. So a lot of times I write, or my songs come up as an in general song. I don't go into detail. So I want to do a EP where it's going to be more detail. It's going to be a personal thing, more detail. And that's kind of what this vision song is. I'm speaking in general, but I go in detail with particular things. But it's kind of like a mixture and a blend. That's kind of how my artistry is. And speaking to the people that are artists, work on doing, you know, a little bit of it all. You know what your strength is. Work on your weaknesses sometime, or something that you don't particularly do with your rhymes. Switch it up. Get them a piece of you that you normally don't give, you know. But as an artist, you do, the way I think is, as an artist, I always want to spread it out. I don't want to give you what you can, you know, it take a lot to give everything, but it's hard for me to make more detailed personal stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because it takes more thought. I can give you, a bunch of game that I got, you know, easily in a rhyme or whatever in general, but to go into detail about a situation take a little bit more time. But that's kind of what I want to work my way. I want to have a project dedicated to that. And, you know, we'll get there, because I can have an idea for a song, but I got to hit the right track, you know, and then I got to, you know, anyway, that's speaking to the artist. But anyway, I think whenever you have a vision about something, you should pursue it. You never know till you try. That's all I do is try, you know what I'm saying? I make a track and I be like, in my mind, man, I can hear this track on this, I can hear this song on this track, or I can hear this song in my head, but I gotta find a track. Or I had an idea, but I gotta find a track. And then what I try to do is envision how I wanted the song and try to make it sound just the way I envision it or hear it in my mind. And that's one of the toughest things, you know, as an artist. But in life too, when you try to make a product or you try to do some type of business, a lot of time it ain't gonna come out how you want it in the beginning. The beginning is the beginning, and it's just a huge process. And it take the dedication to stick with it. It take the dedication to stick with it to continue to reach new heights. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't stick with it and endure, you'll never get there. So one of the things, the top things in the formula is to keep going. You know, I got a track I want to do pertaining to my grandmama. I like it, but it's in general. But I like it because she used to come by and, you know what I'm saying, demand to hear our music, because, see, my uncle taught me and my brother how to play the piano, and she come by and, you know, tell me first, it was early in the morning, go play the music for me. And then I said, I'll make a song about it. And I don't want to spill the beans on it, but I'm going to still spill a little bit. But I feel like her doing that kind of shaped my life, you know what I'm saying? Well, I could have been doing a lot of other things. Now, you know, it made it to where music is in my heart. It sticks to me. And it's like, I could let the music go for a minute. It just called me again. He called me back. I'm like, man, dang, what I need to do? And it's just that how she used to consistently come. And it just make me not forget about my music. It still like stick with me, that routine of her. And it's like, you know, it made me want to keep doing it and stay dedicated and working on it. Because I feel like I want to make what my mom and grandmama, you know, put towards me in music. I want to make it pay off. So that's what made me keep doing it. It's almost like, even though she ain't here no more, it's like, I feel like a nudge, like, boy, get in there and do that music. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But anyway, I appreciate everybody listening to this video. I'm looking to do more videos like this. If you would like, comment, share, subscribe. Appreciate it. Y'all be blessed.